what is the budget. It is our role as the public service. It's our role, but they don't want it. And all of us, we know,
but the payroll is done by you?
No, yes, Your Excellency, the payroll is done by me. But the money is being paid by the Minister of Finance. And he doesn't inform us that why. And even if the governors are saying now, are saying there's no money, there's no salary, it is because the answer is known to everybody. This is the answer. But this answer is not enough because they are collecting the money also. Where are they going?
عشان نفهم كويس. The payroll is done by you?
Yes.
All the pay sheet?
All the payrolls?
You are saying the payment should be done from the ministry?
Yes.
Through the ministry?
Yes. No.
Okay.
What I'm saying is that, Your Excellency, is that the payroll is our responsibility.
Yes, it is your responsibility.
Yes. We do it, then we give it to
the Ministry of Finance.
Yeah.
Because the list of officials of all the ministries are with you.
Yes. I don't deny that.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay, fine.
Yes. There's no problem, but we want to know. We want to know what is there.
I think he is saying he does not anymore do the payroll.
No, I'm the one doing the payroll.
You're the one doing the payroll.
Yes, that is true.
And you send it to the Ministry of Finance.
Yes.
And the Ministry of Finance, there they go and pay the ministries.
Yes. Yes. I'm coming to that, Your Excellency.
Go ahead.
I'm coming to that. Non-merit-based recruitment practice and endless provisional appointment across the government institution. You see, if you go to the finance now, they pay people without budget. And that is a lot of money. Where do they get this money? Those of finance, where do they get this money? And those people that are not confirmed in the public service, what right, who gives them this right?
And that is a good question.
Who gives them this right?
Maybe they are temporary employees.
No, there
is
a provisional appointment. Okay? Provisional appointment, you have right to make a provisional appointment. But the reason Minister of Finance gave us the answers, it is not. Non-competence salaries and wages which affect the productivity and moral of the government employees. So, Your Excellency, people are not the same. Even if we made a payroll, we send them to finance. Some people, they have more salary than others. And this is the responsibility of those of finance. It's not our responsibility. Because all the workers are the same. According to the grades, they are the same according to the grades. But some of them, they get higher salary more than others. You don't know why. So you ask the Minister of Finance why. Because never we should and when I came in, I get everything is not there. And even the operational cost they give us is about 3 million, 120. And everybody, he comes to us that he wants to be promoted. But now, we will go more better than before. So, for the appointment, We owe to those of institutions that you people don't appoint people according to your relative, your what, and you give us the names of the people. You confirm them. We don't confirm them. Because our regulation says very clear. The recruitment board. These are the people responsible for the recruitment. One time I was the minister in Khartoum. When I entered the city level, but I was about to be dismissed by the president. And he calls me, Emma and me, you are appointed as one as you like. There's I'm a governor. فهو بقى زعلان وقال لي أنا don't repeat it. فقلت له يا أخي you give me a means of public service and labor. And I'm with Sultan. What do I give to people when they come to me? قال لي أنا خلاص قلت له أنا ينتم. أنا employed. قال لي أنا يجب يقول لي القروش. بعد أنا 40,000 and I leave the whole thing. And I talk about the pay within. Your Excellency, one of our resolution will be the Minister of Finance and other institutions, let them not pay within. Pay within, it costs a lot of money and it has no meaning. And there's no massive to buy massive of the public service. We will not get pension that. It's more better to take a particular meal, you will be employed, and then you take what is your benefit. But then I know with it will no meaning. Now the book in manner. And notable gender balance. This is then when there is any employment, they will consider the gender. Non-retirement of civil servants eligible for retirement due to a non-payment of their pension which has been paid, and for civil service limiting the opportunity for a young professional to join the workforce. Your Excellency, let it be one of our recommendations also that there should be a retirement limit. It is there in the Act. That if you reach the age of 65, then you go for retirement. But now, people are not going for retirement because they are feeling that they are not going to get their money. So we have 1 year now, we don't receive the salary, means there is no contribution of employee. So the pension fund will not get any money. It gets from the contribution of employees. So it is good that we put it in our resolution that people will go for retirement, even if we will go and look for money. To borrow them, the government is very strong, you can borrow from anywhere. But if we leave them for long, when the generation comes, they will not be employed. And this will be Hassad commitment to them. Because there is no young generation, that will be intact for the work, for the civil service. Pension contribution. Your Excellency, this issue of the pension contributions demands urgent attention. At recently organized consultations workshop for the South Sudan Pension Fund held on the 1st November 2024, involving all the state governors Chief Administrators and Ministers of Finance and Public Service, we discussed on whether the state pensions contribution should be centralized. Handle the South Sudanese Pension Fund as required by the Pension Fund Act 2012, or whether the state should manage their own pension schemes as a result in previous government forum. That was the 7th governance forum. So these things will not need debate because we had a workshop and we resolved. Unless I'm not seeing that time, I'm not seeing some of the governors, if they have anything, so we were asked by the deputy governor of Eastern Equatoria that we paid our money and we want to know. Then we tell her that that is true. We show the documents and then come and check. We will get the money. But some of the states that are paying Eastern Equatoria, he usually paid, but he stopped. I don't know why. Let them come and see whether the money are there or not. Wara is still paying. Western Barazan is still paying, but the rest of the states are not paying.
They will establish their own.
I don't know.
They will explain.
They will explain, yeah. It is important to note that having a single pension system for all government employees, one moving between jobs and states. Additionally, managing multiple pensions administration systems is possible. So a single system reduces administration costs. Furthermore, some states do not have the capacity in terms of resources to manage or to implement their own pension scheme effectively. Your Excellency, from the period of January 2011 to 2023, the total pension contribution for national ministers, commissions, and agencies is 54,433,447,467 South Sudanese pounds, out of which only 11,632,416,250 South Sudanese pounds was related to the pension fund by means of finance and planning. This means that the arrears amounting to 43,101,031,217 South Sudanese pounds have not yet been remitted by the Minister of Finance and will enable us to retire government employees who have reached their retirement age and open the gap for young professionals to join the civil service. Your Excellency, the Vice President, the Minister of Public Service, and Human Resource Development established the comprehensive civil service laws, policies, and procedures to effectively guide all the government institutions, both at the national and the state level. And these policies specify the guidelines for recruitment, promotion, appointment, payroll, processing, performance management, staff leave, and disciplinary procedures, among others. I strongly encourage all the states and administrative areas to consistently refer to and adhere to these policies and procedures in managing the public service. This will ensure and permanently and efficiently across all the levels of government in South Sudan. So we are two levels of the government. But our responsibility is to make policies, and then you come and take policies from us and decide work with it. Because we don't have right to guide you, to say anything, because we are different levels of the government. The reforms we are implementing indicate the government's commitment to peace and good governance by ensuring the accountability in payroll management, empowering a younger workforce, and enhancing the civil service legal and institutional framework. We are laying a strong foundation for a united and prosperous South Sudan. In conclusion, Your Excellency, as we continue to this journey, let us be reminded of the theme of this forum: sustainable peace is achievable only through the commitment for community actions. The Minister of Public Service is committed to contributing to the goals of extending R-ARCSS Transition as we stand with our motto: service without fear or favor. And I call upon all of you to join hands in achieving these reforms for the betterment of our nation. Thank you, and God bless South Sudan. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honourable Minister. Let's have the second presentation, then we will ask questions. The other presenter is Minister Albino. Is Minister Albino around? Please, the podium. Okay. Where is it?
Your Excellency, the First Vice President of the Republic, Your Excellency, the Vice President, General Taban, Right Honorable Speaker of Council of the States, the First Deputy Speaker of the TNLA, my colleague ministers, Excellencies, Governors, Chief Administrators, and the ministers of the states, chairperson of specialized commissions, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, mine will be presentation because I thought of giving a speech, and the speech will not highlight what I want to say. So I said, let me make a presentation. Although I withdrew some of the maps because I already known to participate here, but I wanted to focus on some issues. But first, Your Excellency, I want to appreciate the opportunity, because for me, with my doctorate, I always wish that I always brief you, Your Excellency, the Council of Ministers about humanitarian situation, and I also go to the states. But this opportunity that all of us are in one room is a rare opportunity for me, and it is a privilege to be here. We were expecting this presentation to be tomorrow, so that we do it in our good time. But since you ordered me, Your Excellency, I will present it Then the presentation is about, it consists of introduction of the humanitarian situation, and then we will see briefly about the impact of Sudan crisis on South Sudan, although we report on it last year here in the 7th Governance Forum, but we will make some update on it because it is continuous. We also reflect on flood impacts, which is the current event. I will also try to briefly shed light on some achievements and the challenges, and then I will conclude with the recommendation. Your Excellency, in the introduction, or let's begin by humanitarian situation generally in South Sudan is dire, is very dire, Your Excellency. Because this year alone, 9 million people were affected by different factors, and 7.1 million people were in humanitarian need. The factors ranging from conflict in Sudan, and then the impact of climate change that is bringing floods and in some areas drought, like in eastern Equatoria, and then internal conflicts or communal conflicts and economic hardship. All these, Your Excellency, are factors of humanitarian situation in the country, especially in this year, that made it to be very dire. All these factors has destroyed the livelihood of the people of South Sudan, making it very difficult for the people of South Sudan to contribute in nation building. Because simply, when the people are affected, their ability for them to contribute or to participate in production in the country. So these factors has contributed to the huge impact on livelihood of people, made them to be vulnerable, and they could not participate in nation building. If we come to impact of Sudan conflict, Your Excellency, as the first factor, since all of us, we know since April 15, 2023, when the conflict in Sudan erupted, a lot of people moved to South Sudan. And as of 28th this month, 2024, about 882,693 individuals have been registered to have crossed the border from Sudan to South Sudan. When we say it is now registered, we want to say that there is those who cross through entry points that we have not established. This is why we could not register them. So it is, the number is almost more than 1 million people that have moved because of crisis in Sudan. Most of the arrivals are women and children. So you can see the vulnerability. Most of these people cross through up and